Hey, Sat Nam! My name is Spronk and I am a KRI certified Kundalini Yoga and meditation teacher. Today I would like to teach you breath of fire. It's a wonderful breathing technique that is very stimulating, invigorating. It also enhances the heat of your digestion, fires up your third chakra and the navel point. Is extremely detoxifying. No matter whether you do the breath of fire for 1 minute or you do it for 5 minutes, it counts as one breath only. Breath of fire is a continuous breath, meaning there is no breaks between the inhalation and the exhalation. So you constantly either inhale or exhale. This breath comes from the diaphragm, so you will be really feeling the diaphragm muscle, which is at the bottom of the rib cage, going in and out, up and down like this. So how do you do breath of fire? The best way to do it, to start learning it, is to actually pretend that you are panting like a dog. So if you want to open your mouth and stick your tongue out, as you do that, notice what is happening. Notice how when you exhale, your diaphragm actually comes up. As you inhale, the inhale happens actually passively because the diaphragm just drops. So again, when you feel you've got that, close your mouth and do this through your nose. So as you are looking at this video, you can definitely see my diaphragm moving up and down, my stomach going in and out. In terms of breath of fire precautions, there are a few. Number one, if you have uncontrolled high blood pressure, do not do breath of fire, at least not through both of your nostrils. If you want to do breath of fire, you can do breath of fire through the left nostril only. So cover your right nostril and do the breath of fire through the left nostril only. Another precaution is if you are a woman on her moon cycle, during the heavy days especially, do not do breath of fire or really limit how deeply you are going. Because, like I mentioned, it's a very stimulating technique and it can actually make you bleed more. So use your discretion. As you do breath of fire, sometimes what happens, the breath reverses. So what's going to be happening is as you will be inhaling, you will be inhaling by pulling your stomach in like this and exhaling. So what you will be seeing is that the chest will be rising up and down a lot and the muscles of the neck will be working a lot as well. That is usually what happens to people who do paradoxical or reverse breathing. How that works is like this. When you inhale, you pull the navel in, so you really inhale into that upper chest. And to exhale, you relax. That is not what we want to do. We want to inhale into the stomach. The stomach comes out a little bit. And to exhale, the stomach comes in. So as opposed to so please, as you are learning this amazing breathing technique, watch that you are not making this very common mistake. That mistake is very prevalent in women who have trained themselves out of normal breathing pattern. So if you find that when you inhale, you actually pull your stomach in and the air comes high into your chest, that is a sign of paradoxical breathing. So make sure that when you inhale, your stomach expands a little bit. As you exhale, it comes in. Breath of fire should be done with certain speed, not too fast and not too slow. So the rate of breath should be more or less like this. Sometimes you will see people do breath of fire much, much, much faster, like this. That is absolutely not correct. So if you want to keep pace of breath of fire, you might want to look up the song Sat Nam Wahe Guru. I will post the link to another video with that song in the description, so that way you can keep yourself at pace. Anytime you do breath of fire and you feel lightheaded, nauseous, dizzy, stop. Take a few normal breaths, regroup, and restart when you feel ready. The more you practice it, the easier it will be feeling. You're not gonna feel like you are doing thousands of crunches. I remember when I was learning this technique, every time I tried to do breath of fire, I was so controlling my abdominal muscles that I felt like I was getting such a workout. As you get a hang of it, it will become easier and you will really enjoy the benefits of this practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. Sat Nam.